Hey guys, and welcome back to Shuffle. So, let's just jump right back in. Ren-kun, are you okay? What do you mean? You were drinking an awful lot last night. To be honest, I'm not okay at all. I'm still drunk. I try to focus my tired mind while tying my shoelace. Those two have no limits. Maybe you should take the day off today. Kaede looks into my face with a worried expression. I know what's causing me this headache. Today may even be worse than yesterday. I'll make it somehow. Besides, I think they'll overreact if I don't show up today. But shouldn't you try and keep a distance away from them? I went through a similar situation in middle school too. Of course, at that time, alcohol was not involved. I'm sorry about that time. Back in middle school, I was attacked by others when I became close to Kaede. She was already very popular at that time, and also devoted to me as much as now. It's a headache to think about my life in the academy now, but I just have to survive it. I'll somehow adapt. I don't want to waste my time thinking about it. You might be right. Don't worry. If I couldn't survive something like this, I would have been killed already by your fans. I stand up and pat her head. Let's go. Oh yes, but please take it easy. Yep. We leave the house as I refresh my mind. Good morning, Rin-kun, Kai-chan. It's as if she was waiting for me. Sia comes out from the gate of her house energetically. Are you leaving now? Let's walk together. She's full of energy, wearing a big smile. She's so energetic. I thought she was drinking a lot last night with us. That was not a big deal for me. I drink with my dad often. He's training me so I won't get taken advantage of by bad guys. That explanation doesn't sound right. I would have sympathy towards the guys who try to take advantage of her. Their lives won't be guaranteed if anything like that happens. I tried very hard to wake up this morning. Let's try and be on time. The three of us start walking in the fresh morning air. Have you remembered how to get to school now? Yes, I moved here about 1 week ago. It took me a while to master the knowledge about the world of humans. I was wondering why you seemed so natural, even though you came from a different world. I studied hard these past 8 years. I'm not a very fast learner. I'm surprised to hear that because I thought she was a smart girl. She has the wrong information memorized, but I guess that's her cute part. Besides, seeing the King of Gods in person makes me realize that the gods aren't all smart.
Hey, wait a minute, Sia!
I hear a voice from behind. A huge man in a kimono is standing there. I will never forget who this is. I heard in the news that the number of believers of one religion has decreased by half in the past few days. I thought that news was accurate. Oto-san, what's wrong?
Don't ask me what's wrong. Are you guys going to be okay alone? I heard there are criminal groups called delinquents in this world. I'm so concerned. I can gather up a special protection unit for you and give visitation for every person who tries to interrupt you.
We're fine! Rin-kun is with us. Sia smiles and looks at me. Then her father also looks at me and smiles.
Hey, Rin-dono! You're up early, I'm impressed! People who sleep their day away won't be able to make any of their dreams come true.
What dream is he talking about?
Call me up if there's anything. I'll make them regret the fact that they were born into this world.
That's not necessary. Most people here are just ordinary people.
Oh, is that so? I don't want to cause any trouble to the honest citizens.
I've never heard a dishonest god either.
Well, tell me if there's any dishonest people. Or if any dishonest people try to do something to you. I'll use my fist to let them know that they can experience hell before they die.
Well, What can I say? Thank you for your consideration, Shino no Oji-san. I wish nothing will happen to me. I don't want to cause any murder. Ugh.
Yup, just count on me.
I hear a strange swinging noise as he slaps my back with his huge palm. My breath stops for a moment. His muscle is beyond normal. The power he holds is ridiculous.
Hi,
Whoop. Hi, Shin-chan. You seem to be having fun this morning. Another voice echoes to finish me off. I turn back to the handsome voice, and there I see a handsome guy. Hi, Rin-chan. It's refreshing to wake up early in the morning. I didn't wake up that early. He looks way better when he's not talking. I came up because I heard lively voices out here. Can you take my Narine-chan with you too? The next moment. Good morning, Rin-sama, and everyone. The house gate opens and Narine walks out. Good morning. She bows slightly with a soft, elegant smile, unlike Sia's smile. Her smile is truly beautiful and my face turns red. So, you're knocked up by Narine-chan's smile, huh? Not really. I try to cover up, but he looks at me joyfully. Don't even mind. He hits my back several times. Then he holds me tightly in his arms. Now call me Papa anytime. My son. Am I in a nightmare?
you have to stop there.
The King of Gods tries to break in between us. His hands grab me and pull me away from the King of the Devils.
Too bad, but Rendono is marrying Sia and will inherit my throne. He can't call you his father, Mabo.
I'm sorry, but I can't compromise either. Rin-chan is getting married to Narine-chan and will inherit the world of the devils.
Then, let's bring this matter to an issue.
That sounds like a plan. A pale light ball appears in front of them as they stare down at each other. Although I don't do well in magic class, I know that the small ball contains a tremendous amount of magical power. Sia, Narine, how powerful is that light ball? I ask them, although I don't really want to hear the answer to that question. The last time they had a fight, they made 2 cities in the world of devils disappear, although those cities were already vacant. They made them disappear? Wait. Are you going to drop Armageddon in the middle of the city? Over my dead body. Literally. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to marry anyone yet.
Do you have a girlfriend or something?
Not really. Beautiful young lady. What do you think of Rin-chan? Hey, Kaede is just my childhood friend. Don't be suspicious of her.
Hey, that's not right. How can you not do something to a pretty girl like this while living in the same house with her?
Indeed. By any chance, are you gay? I don't care what happens to me anymore. What the heck is their intention? I think I've used up my energy for today before I got to the academy. I am definitely heading for trouble. I see. Sounds like you had a fabulous morning. Were you really paying attention to my story? Of course I was. That means your thought process is totally messed up. My average test scores are 96.8%. That's not something you should be saying to an intellectual of Verbena Academy. Yeah, but how do you end up with extra lessons sometimes? I think they're crazy for doing extra lessons just for skipping the small tests. I think those small exams are nothing but a waste of time. We wound up getting to the school in the nick of time. It's strange because we left the house so early this morning. The homeroom is over and now I'm talking with Itsuki about what happened this morning. So, what makes you think I had a fabulous morning? Rin, I hope you're not thinking that you're in a tragedy. It's not that bad. You were already blessed to have the idol of this academy, Kaede-chan, but now you have Sia-chan and Rin-chan. If being surrounded by the princesses of the three worlds is not fabulous, what the hell is fabulous? Well, just for your information, let me tell you something. Sia-chan and Rin-chan have fan clubs now. What? I can feel my face turning pale. Of course, Kaede-chan's fan club, KKK, is still active too. I heard some of them moved to the new fan clubs though. KKK stands for Kito Kito Kaede-chan. It's almost like a new religious group. Their slogan is, Kaede is worth dying for, and they are truly crazy about Kaede. They calmed down over the past few months, but I was almost killed by them last year. Now they established Sia-chan's fan club, SSS, and Rin-chan's fan club, RRR. I don't even want to know what those names stand for. I guess they wanted to use the same alphabets, just like their other fan clubs. I bet there's something like Ski Ski Sia-chan and Ran Ran Rin-chan. Anyway, you better be careful if you want to live long. You're on the blacklist of the 3 dangerous organizations of the Academy. If you get assigned to the seat by the window, you should get it changed. It's the most dangerous position. You've already cleared the most difficult task of getting approvals by their fathers. I'm so jealous. I feel pissed off when I see other people's happiness. It feels like you're sucking away my happiness too. I think he's the most dangerous person around me for now. Hey. Oh wait, whoop. Hey! Someone poked my back from the seat behind. What is it, Mayumi? I turned behind with an exhausted face. Mayumi is smiling joyfully. Rin Tsuchimi, a man who has potential to become the kings of the gods and devils, or just an ordinary guy. How do you like that catchphrase? Don't even ask me. The cafeteria is crowded, even though it's not lunchtime yet. Some students are relaxing, the others are eating because their breakfast wasn't enough. Anyway, there are many kids here. I dropped the coin inside the vending machine and pushed the button for milk. Huh? I realized someone's face as I reached my hand to get my drink. Rin-chan! Asa-senpai and Kareha-senpai too. They are walking toward me while raising their hands. Their beauty stands out in this academy. Hello! Hello! It's unusual to see you two here. You usually bring lunch from home, right? It's still 3rd period. We're not here to get some lunch. Besides, you bring your lunch too, right? Why are you here? Well, this is the closest vending machine to my class. We were getting thirsty because we just came from PE class. Kareha-senpai replies with a smile. By the way, I finally got to see those 2 girls. They were pretty. I've seen Sia-sama in the world of gods before, but she became beautiful. I see why all the guys are going crazy. And I see why you're being envied. Don't talk about it like it's a funny thing. I'm going to cry. So, who's the one for you, Rin-chan? I've never even thought about it. Then, think about it now. You're really having fun, aren't you? I want to have fun when I have my chance. Asa-chan likes these festivities. Please don't make fun of me. But... Kareha-senpai points her mouth with her finger and tilts her head with concern. I think Asa-chan will continue to have fun with your story. I think she will make up a hilarious story about you, spread it all over the academy. In my view, I think Kaede is still on the top of the list. I don't think she's just joking around. She will spread the rumor that will torture me. I might as well be honest with her if she's going to destroy my life anyway. Just at this moment, I'm most interested in someone else. None of them. You mean you like someone else other than those three? Do you have a very high standard or something? What do you mean by that? I think this is the safest answer. If I'm honest with her, she'll go even crazier. So that means there's a chance that Asa-chan could be the one. What? Asa-senpai and I raise our voices at the same time. Oh my! You guys are getting along so well! That's not the point. It's true that we have had the same feeling towards each other just now, but... Same feelings towards each other? Oh my! You are so passionate! What are you talking about? I think her switch is turned on again. Anyway, now I know how you feel. I don't know who you're going to be choosing at the end, but good luck. Yeah, I'll do some soul searching, even though I'm scared. I smile just because of all speaking. My life in this academy will be full of hope and despair. At least I won't be bored. Okay, June 20th. The Kyoyo-cho shopping arcade is the center of the city where young people gather. It was established when the academy was built, and people all call this arcade the Sunlight Way. The place is always crowded with students from the academy on the weekdays, and young people from other cities on the weekends. There are lots of stores centered towards the youth, as well as supermarkets where we can buy groceries. Rin-chan! Asa-senpai! Someone walks towards me with light steps and calls my name. Her bright, energetic expression is very much like her. Are you shopping for ingredients for sweets again? As a mentor of Kaede, Asa-senpai's cooking skill is extraordinary. No wonder she's the leader of the cooking club. Especially the cakes she bakes are the best in the world. Since she likes cake, she bakes them often at home too. She appears in the shopping arcade often for purchasing ingredients for making sweets. Too bad, you're wrong. I'm going to meet Kareha. I found a very good bakery. What about you, Rin-chan? Are you going out on a date with someone? I'm not going anywhere that excites you. I'm just here for shopping. You are so secretive. I think it's a crime that you still don't have a girlfriend, despite the fact that you're surrounded by 3 gorgeous girls. By any chance, are you homosexual? Get out of here. I'm a healthy straight male. I'm interested in girls. But I have to admit that I usually stay calm because Itsuki is always around me. He is way too passionate about girls. What about you, Asa-senpai? I never hear any rumor about you with guys. You got me there. It's not that I'm not interested in guys, but I'm always hanging out with Kareha, so the guys usually pay attention to her. Kareha-senpai does stand out. She has long, gorgeous blonde hair, soft, pretty eyes, and a beautiful voice. She's definitely on the top list in our academy, but I wonder why people aren't too crazy about her. Perhaps her hallucinating habit is hurting her reputation. But I think you're pretty high class too, Asa-senpai. I don't think Kareha-senpai is winning over you. You are both very pretty. Ugh. Her facial temperature raises rapidly. I think it's cute how she reacts to the comment like this. I think you have a talent to seduce the girls. But I'm not going to give you anything just because you complimented me. I'm not trying to get anything from you. I honestly think she's not bad at all. As two singles, do you want to go on a date with me now? Hey, don't fool around. You just told me that you are meeting Kareha-senpai now. Oh, you still remembered that? Asa-senpai sticks out her tongue and smiles. I guess my attitude is the reason she won't look at me as a member of the opposite sex. I'm leaving now. Let's go eat some cake together someday. She runs off with a smile. And I am all out of time for this episode, guys. So, thanks for watching. And if you like this episode, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. So, bye-bye.